Ah, Guido, it's the annual farmers market today, and it's the perfect opportunity to take our mind off things.
I agree, Steve. Looking for the king can be very stressful. Hey, I'm thinking of buying a pumpkin today. What do you think?
Ah, yes, Guido, because that's exactly what the checkpoint needs. A pumpkin. Look, dude, the place smells bad already. Can't we just get, like, some air fresheners or something? Maybe some lavender. Maybe they're selling that here today.
I mean, daffodils could probably do the job, but some kind of pumpkin is a terrible idea. What happens when it gets moldy? I seriously think we need to be safer.
Okay, stranger. What's going on? Oh my goodness, Guido, did you just hear that? A Manta Crystal!
You seriously trust this guy, Steve?
Well, Guido, without the Manta Crystals, there's no way we can teleport out of the Tabs dimension, and I do not want to stay at this farmer's market for more than 5 minutes. Oh, so you want to offer us another secret power? It feels like we have another one of those every week, Guido. Just what harm is one more gonna do? You've got yourself a deal, sir.
Something tells me this is a bad idea. Steve, is everything okay?
Ah, yeah, Guido, I'm just dandy. You know, ever since we accepted that brand new secret power, my head has just been splitting in two. It's absolutely killing me. In fact, dude, I think I'm gonna...
Ugh, humans. Such disgusting little creatures.
It's just a natural reaction, okay? Wait, who the heck are those guys?
Farmers? It looks like they followed us back from the market. They must be trying to rob us.
Well, dude, I guess this is a good a time as any to try out our brand new powers. As you can see, Guido, I now have the ability to create different summoners who will summon in different units from all over the Tabs dimension. For example, we can have a Jarl, which summons in other Jarls. Let's have him summon in at least 10 Jarls at a time, and let's put the cooldown all the way to the bottom. We will call him the Jarl Summoner. Now, this is a pretty disgusting process, so I just want you to look away. There we go. And there he is, Guido, in all of his glory. All right, and we are off, and there are the Jarls. Oh my goodness, I forgot that we put like 0 cooldown on it, and now, oh my gosh, there are so many at one time. This is ridiculous. Okay, I don't even want to guess how many of those Jarls there are right now. It was only supposed to spawn in 10, but instead, there must be at least 200 right there. And wait, Guido? Are you around here somewhere?
Ugh, I'm here, Steve. I kind of got trampled.
Oh, my bad, dude. Look, we'll go back to the drawing board and we'll adjust this summoner. But for right now, I think you can tell we are going to have a lot of fun with this guy. Behold, everyone is welcome to come bear witness to the might of the Halfling Summoner. This guy has, been adjusted so he doesn't spawn like 200 dudes in straight away. But remember, you can't come see him for free. No, every single visit costs $10. We also have posters, mugs, calendars, bed sheets, everything you could need available for your Halfling Summoner merchandise. That's right.
Steve, I'm telling you, the local law enforcement will not allow you to make money off of this creature.
Oh, of course they will, Guido. Oh, of course they will, Guido. You can make money off anything nowadays. I mean, would you just look at these fans? They are all queuing up to get a glimpse at my mighty summoner.
No, Steve. They are the cops.
Oh, well, that's an issue. But it will not be an issue for my mighty summoner, who is planning, hopefully, to defend me from the cops. I'm crossing my fingers anyway. I really don't want to go to jail. Right now, he's just kind of circling around in the air. It doesn't really look like he knows what to do. Oh, but here we go. Here come the halflings, and they are charging down the street. Wow, that was a lot slower than I was expecting, but from up here on his vantage point, surely he can drop as many of these halflings in as possible, and they are all charging directly for the cops. Okay, maybe I should have gone ahead and put that cooldown down a little bit because right now it may be a little bit too slow. But seriously, this is like an endless swarm of these halflings, so hopefully we should be able to pull this one off. That's right, children! Attack that guy! There we go! Oh, that is fantastic.
Wait a second. Steve, I just had a genius idea. What if we used our bug powers to make sure that all of these halflings turn into black holes?
Oh my gosh, Guido, you may be a genius. Okay, everyone, I don't care if you're dead, on your feet. It's time to go again. Alright, Guido, so this time the halflings should be turning into black holes. Let's see exactly, oh my gosh, how they work. Okay, so they go charging in. Are they going to turn into, oh, no, it doesn't seem to be happening. That's very strange. I've definitely got it enabled. Maybe these are like fresh halflings? So because they're so pure and new to this world, they haven't been corrupted yet, so they just simply don't turn into black holes. Well, that's no matter. They can just maul you guys to death again. I mean, my summoner's still alive, so as long as he stays up there, we should be able to pull this one off very easily. We've just got one more halfling around this corner, but any second now, we should have a bunch more joining them. There we go. And look at them just swarming these dudes. It doesn't matter if they've got shields or swords or blades of any kind. They just dive in and just overwhelm these guys. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, this is so much fun. Oh no, Guido, what are we going to do? We have been surrounded by a legion of knights. This is a disaster, right? Let's go ahead and make a John Wick summoner. This should be fun. Let's put the cooldown all the way down, and let's go to 20 John Wicks at a time. The Wick summoner, of course. All right, Guido, here we go. Let's see it happen in slow motion. Here comes John Wick, and oh my gosh, there are so many already. All of these knights are charging in for the summoner who's managed to evade them so far. But look, you can just see the sheer amount of John Wicks which are being spawned in here, and they are going straight for the knights. What the heck? Oh my gosh, they took down the summoner. Well, hopefully my John Wicks that have been created here should be more than enough to take these boys down. And we're off. Oh my gosh, John Wick versus like 100 knights. This is insane. I can't even tell what's going on. There are so many dudes right now. Okay, let's slow things down. Okay, so things are definitely happening. It looks like maybe the knights may be overpowering and outnumbering the John Wicks right now. But that doesn't really matter. What matters is that we finished the job. There are bullets flying everywhere, bodies flying everywhere, people are being shot. Yeah, Guido, I think this was a terrible idea.
I mean, how can you even tell it was a terrible idea? We can barely see what's happening.
Oh, Guido, what I can most definitely see happening is that these guys, the John Wicks, are actually pulling this off. And is my summoner still alive? What's going on? Wait, is the staff still going? Is that how it works? I think as long as the staff is available, the units for some reason just keep being spawned in. You've seen John Wick 1. Heck, you may have seen John Wick 2 and 3. But tell me, Guido, I can bet that you've never seen John Wick 10,000 or whatever you'd call this version of the movie. Are you okay up there, dude? We've had a lot of fun today, Guido, but there is one more summoner that I would like to create, and it's going to be called the Void Peasant Summoner. At one time, we are going to spawn in let's say 50 Void Peasants. Now, we all know that the Void Peasant is one of the most powerful entities in the entire multiverse. So, creating 50 at a time is probably going to be a terrible idea, but we've got our volunteers.
How in the multiverse did you persuade those guys to join in?
Well, I may have told a little white lie and said that they were actually getting a free all-inclusive holiday. I just didn't say that holiday was a direct ticket to death itself. Alright, Void Summoner, do your thing. Oh my goodness, look at the amount of Void Peasants there are right now. This is unbelievable. He can spawn 50 in at one time, and wow, this really shouldn't exist. This is going to break everything. Look, I can't even tell what's going on. It's just a mass of tentacles and goops and void energy and oh my gosh, so much destruction. Okay, I think the only way we're going to get a decent look at this is when it's all over, and judging by how quickly that army of void peasants is charging in, I think it's going to be over very quickly indeed. Like, things are moving at an absolute snail's pace here. There must be at least 1,000 of those void peasants in right now, and the longer that they exist, the more that will be spawned in. This is, wow, everything is broken. This really should not exist, and I think it's a good thing, Guido, that we made sure that we at least tested this, so no adventurers in the future ever attempt this again. Like, things are so broken right now. How on earth am I supposed to speak about what I can see before me? This is... Okay, end the battle. End the battle. Okay, the battle is over. Oh my gosh. As I said, this is probably going to be the only opportunity we ever get to get a good look at this. Let's see if we can... Oh my gosh. No, everything's broken. Everything's broken. This is... This was a terrible idea. I would go as far to say that if anyone ever got their hands on this power, Guido, they would be able to control the multiverse with this impossible but effective technique. They could literally destroy any army in front of them. It's a good thing that we're about to return that power to its creator. Hey dude, how's it going? So that power that you gave us? Yeah, way too powerful, okay? We must lock it away. Let no other person in the multiverse ever get their hands on this. Because if they do, it could be the end of the world. You're lucky you gave it to such a nice person. We'll be on our way right now, so if you could just give us that Manta Crystal that you promised us, that would be absolutely excellent. Oh. So you're one of those guys. A con man. Hey, buddy, you should definitely enter that building over there. I hear that they're selling some really good cookies. There you go, buddy. Yeah, go on. Go ahead and go in there. Okay, let's do this, man. Thank you very much for that Manta Crystal, sir. Well, Guido, I hope that guy learned a lesson today. If you're going to trick a guy, make sure they're not a dude with 10,000 void peasants at their disposal. A simple life lesson, really.